This has the potential to already end the relief rally that we are seeing in the crypto market, but not for the Veve collectibles, because there are massive news coming for the Veve app. Hey everyone, it's the patient hodler coming at you with another video, and in this one we are going to, as always, provide some context from the crypto market, overall market, and then we are going into the latest Veve and Ecomi news. But before we start, please keep in mind that I'm a crypto and NFT investor and not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before you ape into the Veve collectibles or the Ecomi token. Also, if you enjoy this type of content, please smash up the like button so that the relief rally for the likes do not end. Subscribe to my channel and tap the bell to always get notified whenever I upload a video or start a live stream. These are all free ways in which you can support my channel growth, and at this point of time I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting my journey in that massive way. We have reached 2,200 subscribers on this channel. If you're not subscribed, then please help me to reach the next milestone. In the bear market, I have to celebrate every little milestone. And also, especially, I want to thank my rare hodlers, my Patreons, for firmly holding the line here. So a special shout out to each and every one of you. Thank you for supporting my journey. And with that out of the way, let's get finally started. So as you can see, I came out here into the fields, and today it is not necessary to hide within the cornfield, because the sun is not burning my skin away, and there's also not enough wind to really find that shelter. But as you can see, the farmer took some profits here on his field. Getting into the topic, it is unbelievable. You cannot even go 6 hours to sleep. Negative and positive news are piling up. So the first one here to address, and if you were subscribed to this channel, you would already know that we always want to keep ourselves up to date regarding the broader market. So the first news to address here is that Elon Musk and his Tesla have sold off 75% of their Bitcoin, and it's unbelievable to me how many promises or things that this guy says he is capable of breaking. I mean, you think about self-driving Tesla cars, you think about taking over Twitter, and yes, he said that Tesla bought Bitcoin and that they are not going to sell it. And 1 year later, he just breaks that promise and reveals that they have already sold off their Bitcoin as a loss. So the strategy behind this is not really clear, because obviously buy high, sell low is a realized loss, and maybe that helps with some tax problems or so, or maybe he is actually expecting a really rough movement to the downside so that he can move into that again. But for me, this is just more evidence of what I have been preaching on this channel already, that the overall outlook is not really good for the crypto market right now, and that what the gains that we have seen in the past couple of days are nothing more than a relief rally, a bear market rally that can continue for a couple more days until the FOMC meeting happens and we are seeing how many basis points will be the next rate hike. I think if it's 75 basis points, then this is priced in. If it is 100 basis points, then it might not be priced in. So that is something to keep in mind here. But it doesn't stop here with the negative news, because if we are looking at the biggest asset manager worldwide, which is BlackRock, they have, or had, let's say, 10 trillion US dollars worth of assets under their management, and they have made a loss of 1.7 trillion. So that is at this point almost double the whole size of the entire crypto market as a loss in assets. So that is also showing how bad the economical situation is right now, if BlackRock has almost 20% losses on their assets. So we can definitely add this to the negative side of the news here. Next on my list is another negative point coming from Europe. And I've said it before, this war is not over, the turmoil is not over. And overall, the European Union is preparing for a supply war regarding the gas supply and the oil supply, and is claiming that Russia is preparing to bring Europe to its knees by not supplying gas and oil, and therefore let them experience a really harsh winter. So this is another negative point on my list, because gas is not only to warm your home or to cook something. Gas is necessary for the industry as well, and if there is a shortage or high prices on gas, this will trickle down in many other goods that we are consuming on a daily basis. And finally, we have another crypto exchange victim, or potentially somehow involved with the others that went already down, and that is Singapore's crypto exchange ZipMax, as another sad example for the crypto exchanges that have halted withdrawals and now basically locking in the assets of their retail investors. So this is another point in the cascading effects that I have already outlined in several of my videos. If you want to know more about this, I have talked about the Lehman situation in crypto. So make sure you subscribe to always be up to date with this content. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why I cannot understand how people are calling the bottom to be in, because the macro situation does not look any better. And it's also unbelievable to me, if you consider this situation and you are aware of all these things that are going on, to recommend people to buy exactly when the prices are up. Because if we put everything together that we have as new news basically since yesterday, and the overall situation that is going on since a couple of months, we should actually expect that the bear market is going to continue and that things are worsening. There is another max pain point coming before we can find a bottom, in which we probably are going to stay for several months. So this is the reason why I'm not deploying any capital right now. Obviously, this is, as always, highly debatable. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. But I am putting no money where my mouth is actually at the moment, because of that situation, despite a savings plan that is always executing at the same time. And actually, strategists of Bernstein also support this opinion. They say the capitulation has not yet begun in the stock market, and this is relevant because crypto has shown a high correlation to the stock market, and they say that the outflows, despite Europe already having started with the outflows, that the outflows are yet to come for the other regions of the world, the real ones, the big ones. So expect more downside if this all was true. Obviously not financial advice, but this is how I'm going to act in this market. But enough with the stressful FUD and the stressful negative situation. But also for Veve, we are going to start the news out with a little L in our books, and that is that Final Fantasy unfortunately is not coming with their first appearances to Veve, and they will launch their NFTs on Engine, but you cannot get them all, cannot catch them all. So some of the projects will unfortunately launch their NFTs outside of Veve, and that is also fine. But we see there are competitors like Engine to bring out these NFTs, and competition is good. Competition will make the whole space grow and thrive, and eventually these people that are investing on Engine into such NFTs might eventually also find the Veve app. So overall, this is nothing to worry about, but it's something that we should be aware of, where other brands are deploying their first appearances on the blockchain, and Engine for sure with the Infinity Chain is one of the stronger projects and maybe competitors for Veve. Now, Veve in fact is showing how strong they are right now at San Diego Comic-Con. The level of marketing that they are doing together with Marvel is beyond my expectations, because there are gigantic posters and statues at the Marvel booth. There is a big logo of Veve around. We see the Marvel Mighties left and right, and we can also see that they have installed smartphones and tablets for people to experience the app and to browse around the app and to see how these Marvel collectibles are exactly feeling and looking on the app. And I like to see this very much. I have said it yesterday on the stream with Hello K, but I'm going to repeat it here again. When you are targeting an analog collecting audience with a digital product, you have to make this physical transition for them to always be possible to experience what they love and what they like and what they collect on a digital level, and you need to guide them there. And I think Veve is doing an exceptional job right now at San Diego Comic-Con, as far as we can see, in really putting that out and really having them to see and experience and get to know the app and the infrastructure. But there is more coming for the Veve app. We have seen that there is a new segment within the Veve app for Disney that is called Disney Parks Experiences and Products. And I really wonder what exactly will come in this specific segment. But in my opinion, this is something that is going to be really, really big. And if we look at it together with the Disneyland posters, this could be the beginning of a whole nother marketing strategy that Disney is deploying with Veve. So we can also learn from this that Disney is not going anywhere anytime soon outside of Veve. We can get a hint though what it is probably going to be, and we can see that they are talking about cruise ships and vacation and real life experience of the Veve collectibles. So it seems that it's something that will bring those collectibles to life and actually add value to those Disney collectibles already. So this is something to look out for. This is very, very bullish for all the Disney collectibles and ultimately for Ecomi and Veve. And we can already see the effect of the new sentiment for Veve, the marketing strategies that Veve is already deploying, because Veve is now trending on the Apple side as the 5th top grossing app in the entertainment sector and the 12th top grossing app overall categories. That is very bullish. And we can see it also in the gem influx into the app. Second day in a row, we have more than $1 million flowing already into the app, and that is also very bullish for the price development within the app. We do not know though how many gems are outflowing at the moment, but I bet that at the moment more gems are coming into the app than are going out of the app. And I mean, it's very good to see that when cash out came out, yes, we had another dip. We saw lower prices even though, but I think the situation is about to stabilize, and we can see that with everything that is going on, people are still convinced that the collectibles are a good investment, that they are worth buying. And that is why we are seeing 1.3 million US dollars that came into the app yesterday. Extremely bullish news in my opinion. Let me know if you feel the same in the comments below. Let me also know what your strategy is regarding the Ecomi token right now. Do you agree with me that we'll see lower prices for Ecomi again when Bitcoin also gets another hit because of the current situation? Let me know all of this in the comment section below. I will go to the comments later and answer your comments. And with that said, I'm already at the end of this little video. So wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night or afternoon, and see you in the next video.